Hey everyone, this is Jonathan from Guitar Player Academy, and today we're going over Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. If you find this tutorial helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget that notification bell. So, this song has three main sections to it. There is the intro / verse, there's a pre-chorus, which is not too different from the verse, and then there's the chorus, which is also not too different from the verse. So it's, once you kind of learn the verse, you kind of learn all the sections. I am also going to go over a horn part that happens right before the pre-chorus, and it's a great thing to add in there. It usually turns heads, and if you don't have a horn section playing with you, or you're just jamming with your buddies, it's a great nod to the arrangement of the band. So that intro lick that everyone knows is the first thing you hear. That's based around the E and the A strings. So you first want to play 2 open E strings. Then you want to take your ring finger, put it on the 3rd, 5th, 7th frets. You want to take your index, still on the A string, and put it on the 5th fret. Back to 7. Switch over to the E string now. 5th frets, 7th fret, 5th fret again on the A string, and on the 7th fret of the A string. So slowly all together. Sped up now. That's it. That happens consistently. That's just for me when I play live. I like to put that in the intro and then switch to comping since I'm the only guitar player in a lot of my band arrangements. But if you have 2 guitar parts, work it out with your other guitar player who wants to do what. So that other verse section is super simple. It's based around really an E9 chord. It goes up and down and around the E chord, but it's the same shape. So I'll play it just to demonstrate it, and then we'll break it down. As you can tell, my fingers aren't moving past this E9 shape. And this is just a 9 chord. We're gonna break it down to check out the fingerings, but whenever someone asks you for a 9 chord on the 5th string, this is what you wanna play. So our roots is the 3rd, 5th, 7th fret on the A string, it's an E. Then on the 6th fret of the D string, we have our index finger. So again, middle finger, index finger. Sticking our ring finger on the G string, still on the 7th fret. And then to create that 9 chord, we're putting our pinky down, still on the 7th fret, but on the B string. You want to make sure your middle finger is also arched, so then your index can be heard. That shape is the same. So we'll start by sliding in on the 6th fret. So 6 to 7, still with that shape. So 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, 8, 7. 6 to 7 again, and that's it. Especially in the recording, they'll bar their pinky all the way down to the E string. That's where you hear those upper voicings of. That's iconic to the record. If that's too challenging for you, feel free to keep up your pinky finger, but if you can do it, it's great to bar your pinky onto the E string right below. full speed. This chord voicing is really free. As long as you keep it funky with your strumming, you can kind of pick and choose when you want to come down or not. Sometimes when I'm playing, I'll come down every time like this. Sometimes I'll take a break. And what's just really important is your right hand hitting those accents. I like to throw in a few triplets every once in a while and with my right hand. That motion of just going back down helps to complement it. So altogether, our verse section sounds like this. Go to comping. And that's the verse. So for our pre-chorus, what we'll do is we're going to play on something called upbeats, right? So if we're counting the 4, which this song is in 4/4, so if we're doing this, hitting this groove, those are downbeats. But we're going to be playing on upbeats, so it's going to sound like this. And. So you're just going to have to keep tapping, really listen to your drummer, because they're going to help accent that as well. And your bass player, if you're locking in with them, they're going to help a lot too. So if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So after the upbeats, we can actually walk this shape and shoot us right into the chorus. And all I'm doing there is taking our E9 shape, moving it from the 7th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret. And like I said before, that shape, that movement that we did during the verse is the same exact thing, except instead of starting on the 7th, we're actually going to be starting on the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 10th. But it's going to be the same exact motion. So 10, 9, 10, 12, 11, 10. So let's do it slowly. After some time grooving on that G, we're actually going to go into a B flat 7 chord. How you finger that is really simple. All you do is take your B flat with your index on the 6th string, 6th fret. 8th fret, you're going to put your ring finger on the A string. Then you're going to bar your entire index finger down the 6th fret. And then you're going to take your middle finger and hit that 7th fret on the G string. And then just bar all the way down. So it'll sound like that. And then we're going to move into kind of like the chorus lick, if you will, where they lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. So it'd be that lick slowed down. I like to slide using my ring finger on the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th fret. So 9 on the G string, 7 on the G string, 9 on the D string, back to 7 on the G string, Then you go to the 9th fret again. Seventh fret on the D string. You're going to hit it twice, which is the D string on the 9th fret. Back to the 7th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret. Now we're on the 10th fret of the A string. So A 10th fret, 7th fret on the A string. Then on the E string, we're back at the 10th fret. Then back to 7th fret, A string. I know it was a lot, so we're going to play it really slowly. And feel free to practice this for as long as you need. It's a great line to play. It doubles the vocals, and it always adds a pop. Full tempo now. I like to go right back into that E chord. Sets me up perfectly for the verse. There's one really important part, and it's the horn section I was talking about. It's a great lick to throw in there. And now that we know all three sections of the song, we can kind of throw it in. I like to throw it in right where the recording does, right before the pre-chorus. Right? And so we'll be jamming on the verse. And they were dancing. And that's when we get to the pre-chorus, right? So that's just an E7 shape. And what we're doing is we're taking our our ring finger on the D string 12th fret. Taking our middle finger, putting on the 11th fret of the G string. Now we're at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th fret, B string with our index. And then lastly, we're taking our pinky and putting it on the 12th fret of the E string. That's that main shape. And all we're doing is just moving that shape down a half step. So your ring finger is now on the 11th instead of the 12th. And you just move it up. So 12, 11, 12. And it's like a horn hit. If you listen to the recording, you'll hear that voicing. So altogether, we have the verse, which we already went over, the upbeats on the pre-chorus, and then our chorus. And then finally our horn chorus. And that happens before every pre-chorus. So that is Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And remember, keep on shedding and keep coming back, because we want to make you the best guitar player you can be.